Right. Get started very shortly. So give it a shot. Just let people know that we're on. All right, Niman, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Everything's all right over there, whatever you're up to. We're going to start as soon as we've got Harris, which is hopefully not too long. Let's just leave that there. Okay, cool. Let's first have a look at your homework before we go any further. First of all, your question, the substitution's done correctly. Brilliant. And you rearranged it. And you got, how did you get that now? 4 and, you got two values for x. Where's the working out on it? So you get 4 and 12. Minus 6 and 2 works. So it's correct, but I didn't see any working out how you got from there to getting what the x's were. Now, number 2, what the hell even is this? Now, I'm going to have a look at what Naman did. So it's a little bit clearer. So yeah, yours is much clearer to follow. You got 2 solutions. You didn't find them. Did I ask you to find them? I think I did, you know. So Naman, you didn't find them. Because I reckon we've got a bit of practice here. And then we'll move on to the next thing. So let's just practice what we know. We know, hopefully, that if you've got an equation like this, x squared plus y squared equals 9, and y equals x plus 1, we can combine those 2 equations to get a quadratic that we can solve, right? And the quadratic would be this. You'd say, well, y equals x plus 1, if they're simultaneous equations. So x plus 1 all squared equals 9, which is quadratic. Okay, what do you do then? You expand the bracket, and you go x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 9. You wonder, where did that come from? This bracket here is just x plus 1, x plus 1. So if you know how to expand brackets, that's literally all I've done there. I've said this is that is that. All right? Hopefully that makes sense to you. Collect up your like terms, and you've got 2x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. So can I ask you, just as a quick bit of revision, a little bit of revision there for you. Can I ask you to solve that equation for me and tell me what x's are? Tell me what the x's are. Okay. What a piece of garbage this is. Right, so I'm waiting on a solution. Can you find me 2 solutions for x here? Use the formula. Use well, you can simplify it a fair bit as well. Use your calculator if you can. 68, no chance. Total nonsense. No way our answer is 68. Two values of x there are not 68. Didn't ask you for that, my dude. I asked you to solve the equation. Find out what x is. You know how to solve quadratic equations. If you don't go back to your notes from about 6-7 weeks ago, and I literally told you 5 methods of solving a quadratic equation. Find out what x is. You need to find x. There's 2 x values you potentially, might be 1, don't know. Might be none. The fact you said the b squared minus plus 4ac, it's b squared minus 4ac for a start, is positive, implies there's 2 solutions. But then again, it is b squared minus 4ac, so you screwed that as well. It's not been a good start, my dude. Not been a good start at all. What are we up to today? We've forgotten the things I taught you already. Go back to your quadratic notes, which is why I insist you make notes. How do I solve a quadratic? You have about 5 different methods. Pick one. Probably formula here. Can you post if you can't do this at all? If you can't do this at all, this is embarrassing, and I'm going to get Sadila to beat you up again. Because legit, you should know this, and I've taught this. But I do need to know now, because I don't want to spend there 30 minutes looking at the screen waiting for you to do something you can't do. But if you need to go back to your notes, get your notes, right? Look up, how do I solve a quadratic equation, right? Because this is bordering on shambolic at this point, right? Having been taught it, there are literally maybe 5 videos on it. Good, we're getting somewhere. 3.1 or 5.1. All right, Harris, what do you think? Don't just say I agree, all right? If you say I agree, I'm going to ask you to do the whole question, all right? From scratch, in the chat. Either give me the second decimal place of the answer to prove that you've done it, or tell me he's wrong, all right? So if he's right, give me 2 decimal places worth of answers, just so I can see what the second decimal place is. If he's wrong, tell me so, and we'll do it together. So you ended up with what? The original question was what? X squared plus y squared equals, what was it, 4 I gave you? Was it 9? Can't remember. Harris, I'm still waiting on some kind of comment from you at this point. Is he right or is he wrong? Still waiting on Harris here. You need to pop a message either saying that he's right, in which case give me a little bit more accurate answer, so 2 decimal places at least. So 3.1 whatever minus 5.1 if he's right. But if Numan is wrong, can you say he's wrong? I'm waiting on you. We're not going to go any further till we do that. So make sure it gets done, please, quick as you can. That's fine. Okay. Let's see what you come up with. Still waiting on Harris. What's going on? Repeat the question once more. Either tell me that Numan is right, in which case give me his answer in a little bit more accuracy, 2 decimal places, or tell me he's wrong. Or you can tell me you don't understand, in which case I will kill you. All right? And you won't die easily either. We're literally just waiting on that. You need a calculator, but someone ain't letting me. Do I actually need to call your mom to get the calculator from the mom to give it to Harris? This is not a difficult thing for me to do. I have your mom's phone number. Don't test me, my dudes, right? I got stuff to do today, yeah? Let's get stuff done. Whoever's got a calculator, give him the damn calculator, all right? I ain't got no time for no childish business here, yeah? I'm a busy man. So should you be. You're wasting your time with this. Come on. Come on. I've got better things to do with my time than waste on this. So I presume at this point now the calculator has moved very quickly towards my good friend Harris over there. If people have any sense, that is. Which I think you do. I mean, you're not going to annoy me that much, are you? Right, let's see if we've achieved anything. Okay, that's what I know that. I know Numan, he's just copying your answers when he says I agree. That's why the man has to give me 2 decimal places, yeah? Okay, listen, prove it. Show you the man about it. Show you the man, Harris, yeah? All you gotta do is do exactly the same calculation that Numan did, but to a little bit more accuracy, so I know that you did it specifically. How's that? All right? And we'll do it from now on, yeah? Numan, always give your answers 1 decimal place. Harris, you need to give 2 decimal places, all right? Just to make sure you're doing a different level of accuracy. It will make more sense, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I don't like anyone just, even if you're not cheating, Harris, even if you're not, right? I don't want to hear I agree. I agree doesn't tell me anything, right? Listen, it's on levels, Numan. It will come out very blatantly. And make sure you only work out your answers to 1 decimal place. So if it gives the answer 1 decimal place, it's going to be bait, yeah? It's simple as that. Keeps my life simple and easy, yeah? You only give answers 1 decimal place, Numan. He gives answers 2 decimal places. Lovely, yeah? Can't mess up with that, can you? Let's be real. As long as you keep, and to be fair, how come when you got 1 calculator, borrow one of Zaino or Sanilo or Leo or whatever? 1.56. What did you claim? Okay, this is interesting because you got a clash here, yeah? Okay, let's see the other one. What you think the other answer is? I'm going to do the question in just a second. We're going to look at it together, but I want to see what's your other answer for X. Obviously, there's going to be 2 answers for X, I think. Yeah? Numan, could you just pop up the quadratic, the one you were solving, in the chat box for me? Can you type that in there for me now so I rubbed it out? I'll be grateful. Thank you. Clean this garbage in my path. Always saying. 2.56. Now give me the equation, not that garbage, right? Literally tell me what equation were you solving? No, yeah? So the one that goes, was it 2x squared, blah, 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 blah. Or even the original question, I can work it out from there, yeah? So I don't know what kind of world you guys are living on today. Because every time I ask you a question, I'm getting something different back. What were the equation we were solving? Not b squared minus 4ac. I know how to do my own sums at this point, yeah? Just the equation, nothing else, yeah? So the one is probably something like 2x squared something or another, yeah? And if you can't remember that, God knows why, because it should be on the sheet in front of you, at least just tell me x squared plus y squared equals, yeah, fine, I can live with that, that's it. Yeah, that's brilliant. So 2x squared, let's do this one together now, yes, I'm kind of bored of this. 2x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. So the first things first, yeah, be clever, you can divide by 4. I mean 2, sorry. My apologies, divide by 2. So you get to there, and that's blessed. Nice and easy, yeah? So Harris, what you've got is the starting question. That's great. I'm glad I asked for it. So, you know, good. Thanks for that. That's helpful. Now, I'm going to solve this guy. X squared plus x minus 4 equals 0. B squared minus 4ac doesn't give me anything I can work with because it's a positive number, but it's 17, which is not helpful because it doesn't factorize. So like it's a number, it's a positive number. I know I've got 2 solutions, but they're not solutions I can do stuff with. So we're gonna have to do it the hard way, use the formula. So minus b, so minus 1 plus or minus b squared 4ac, which I've already told you is 17, but we'll go through the motions anyways. And that's all over 2a, yeah, which is going to be 2. So that's going to come out as either minus 1 plus or minus 4 in a bit over 2. So what are your answers likely to be? So minus 2.5, roughly, and positive 1.5, roughly. Yeah, I'm going with Harris on that one. Game over, I would have thought. I'm with Harris on that one. What I can do is I can check it on my calculator. So my calculator will do this automatically. But I'm pretty sure Harris has got the better of that. So you might have been cussing him out for cheating. And he may well have done, I don't know. I'm not in the room with you. But on this one, I think he's got it. You know? Right, okay, so polynomial, degree 2. The equation is 2x squared plus 2x, negative 8. Solutions come out as 1.56. Yep. And then the other guy, minus 2.56. Yeah. Harris, you got the better of that. Well played. Well, there you go. You said he cheated, but in the end, he banged it out. So, got to give credit where it's due. Practice. I mean, that's disgusting. I'm not even going to lie. That is disgusting. The fact that we're 21 minutes in, we're still doing the same damn thing we've been doing for about a year. It feels like a year at this point. Right, get good. I mean, seriously, get good. It's the same answer. It legit the same answer. If you want me to prove that to you, it's literally the same answer. Yeah? Let's prove it. 2x squared, just to make you feel comfortable that, you know what, when dividing by 2 didn't actually have any harm to it. B squared, so it goes minus b, so minus 2 plus or minus b squared, yeah, which is a 4, minus 4ac, which is going to be 8 times 8, 64, yeah? And that's going to come as a positive, yeah? And that's all over 2a, which is 4, all right? So what you're going to end up having is minus 2 plus or minus 64 is about 8. So 68 is going to be at 8 and a bit, all over 4. You can do it in your calculator if you want, yeah? Minus 2 add 8 is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1 and a bit, yeah? So that's how that's going to work. Then when you add them together, you're going to get minus 2 minus, so when they're both negative. Minus 2 minus 8, it's going to be about minus 10. Minus 10 over 4 is about 2.5 and a bit, which is what Harris told you. It didn't actually matter, yeah? So I think you spotted your mistake. Good, all right? Dividing through by a number, as long as you do it to everything to an equation, it don't change nothing, all right? And if it did, obviously half the stuff I would do would be wrong. All right, cool. Prove to me again, yeah? Fix your life now, because that was disgusting. I ain't happy with that. That was dismal. All right, x squared plus y squared equals 16. Y equals 2x minus 1. Okay, from the beginning, I want x's and y's this time. All right, so you've seen how to do it, because I did the first example with you. Substitute in, find x, then find y. All right, and again, let's get this over and done with quite quickly. It's going to take us about 6 minutes. That means half an hour we've covered content and we've already done. I mean, we've made no progress. So at least show that you've learned what I've already taught. Right, where are we at? Simple trig identity. Right, so we've got 1.7 and 0.9. Is that referring to x? Have you found x as 1.7 and 0.9? Negative 0.9. Once you found x, can you find y as well by substituting back into the original equation? All right. So if you found x is 1.7 or minus 0.9, that's great. I don't know if that's true. We'll check that in a minute. Find what y is. Okay. Find what y is. Remember, Harris, you're doing it to 2 decimal places. Yeah. So you need to tell me what those numbers are. I'm going to do that question in about 4 minutes. All right. So it needs to be done in 4 minutes. Numan, don't forget to share the calculator. Play fair. He got the last one right, so maybe he wasn't copying after all. We don't know. We'll find out. Textbook. Let's hit books. Right, so we got, again, differing claims here. So you're saying 1.7, 0.9. You go with the 3.6 and 3. Well. Let's see. Let us see. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you the working out. Then we're going to get the exact answer to 1 and 2 decimal places. Let's see who came out on top here. All right. So first of all, what's the method? It should go 2x minus 1 all squared plus y squared equals 16. Whoops. And obviously that expands out to 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 plus y squared. Why am I an idiot? Why am I actually an idiot? I'm such an idiot sometimes. I do apologize. It's this exact same thing, but just the other way around. So it's 2x minus 1 there, 16 You end up in exactly the same place, but still, it's a bit embarrassing. 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 16. So 5x squared minus 4x minus 15 equals 0. That's the equation you're solving. Let me just check that's right. 4x squared, negative 4x. Yep. All right, fine. So the exact answer is as follows. I'm just going to pop this into the calculator. Again, it's a quadratic formula thing, I would have suspected. It doesn't divide by anything, so you just have to go with that. So 5 is your A. Minus 4 and minus 15. So solutions are 2.177, 2.18 is what decimal place. Well done, Harris. Good job on that one. And then the other for x is, that's a bit of a rowdy claim. So that would be what? Minus 1.38. Yes, that's fine. Times them by 2. And then take away 1. Minus 3. All right, so yeah, hold on a minute. 6, yep. Looks good. I am reasonably happy with that. So Harry's correct. Naman again, another mistake. Interesting. So what I'm going to say to you is, again, we're going to practice another round of this, all right? But it's interesting that you're making numerical mistakes and it's costing you. So this is the thing you definitely need to improve on. So if you're targeting your work in terms of like trying to improve your work, this is what you need to focus on. I'm not going to make a dumb mistake. Yeah? Because you made 2 now. 2 out of 2. And that's 0%, isn't it, really, if you think about it? Right, one more. Harris, I've got to say, for someone who apparently was cheating, you're doing rather well. So maybe the accusations weren't fair. Maybe they weren't fair at all. We'll find out. Right, so Harris 2-0 up at the moment. Let's see what you can make of this third one. So I do apologize. Right. So that's the next one. Just doing this question. Let me just wait for that to get done. Okay, so we've got two solutions for x. All right, I'm still waiting on the solutions for y, and I'm waiting for Harris's answers as well. Okay, so we're going to give that maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. We need to push on a little bit here. So you got two values. You got x and y. Brilliant. Let's just wait on Harris now. We'll give him a fair chance. 2 or 3 more minutes for your solution there, my dude. Then we'll go through it together and see who's right and who's wrong. Hopefully, no slip ups. Numan, use this time to make sure you haven't made a mistake. All right. All right, so 3.12, 5.12, 5.12, 3.2. Okay, so cool. I'm just going to check that. They seem reasonable. We're going to check it. Let's just go straight to what the equation is. It will go x squared plus, expand that, you get x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 36. That gives you 2x squared plus 4x minus 32, which of course simplifies. So if you simplify that, well done. That's what you're meant to do. Let's deal with this one. 2, 4, negative 32, which obviously does simplify. 3.12, lovely. And then the other one, minus 5.12. Yep, that seems entirely reasonable for me. So good job. Right, last thing for today. Last thing for today is, you might have noticed we've done a lot of equations of this form: x squared plus y squared equals a number. And it's usually been some number squared. So an x squared plus y squared equals 16, for example. That would be a good example. This is a specific type of graph. This is a circle. Okay, it's a circle. So write that down for me. And it's a circle with the following properties. It's got center at 0, 0. All the circles you're going to do in algebra at GCSE will have a center at 0, 0, which is called the origin. All right, it's got center 0, 0, and it's got a radius of 4. It is indeed a circle, absolutely. X squared plus y squared equals 16. It's a circle with center 0, 0, radius of 4. All right, take a quick note of that for me. I'm going to do some stuff with that now. Right. So I'm going to draw some. I'm going to give you some equations. Okay. I'm going to give you some equations. I want you to sketch them for me. All right. So I'm going to give you two equations. I want you to sketch them for me. Draw me a little picture of them, and I'll tell you what you're going to get credit for. So I've got x squared plus y squared equals 1. X squared plus y squared equals 64. You're going to get 1 point for every intercept with an axis. Okay? So you get 1 point. You score 1 point for every intercept you get right with an axis. I'll move the camera so you can see that. So your graphs are, I want you to sketch, are x squared plus y squared equals 1, x squared plus y squared equals 64. I want you to sketch both of them, and you get a point for every intercept with an axis, and you get 1 point for it looking like a circle. All right? Which is what it needs to look like. You're confused. What are you confused by? Give me more detail on that, please. Come on. Thank you. Right. Let's do the first one. Show you an example to what you need to do. So to get the marks for doing a sketch of a circle, we'll do the x squared plus y squared. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different one. I presume you copied the question at least. I'm going to do x squared plus y squared equals y. Right? What does that look like? On axes, that will look like a circle. So get 1 mark for making it look like a circle. All right? Stupid camera. What coordinates does it go through? I've got x squared plus y squared equals r squared. So the radius is going to be 3. Okay, so radius is 3. So the formula for a circle is x squared plus y squared equals r squared. The radius is always just the square root of the number. So I know if this is 0, 0, that's going to be 3, 0. That's going to be 0, 3. That's going to be minus 3, 0. And that's going to be 0, minus 3. Okay, so that will be 5 points. Yeah, 1 for getting the circle shape right, and you get a coordinate. Each one of the 4 coordinates there cuts an x to the y-axis, cuts an intercept. That's what it looks like. So that's the picture that goes with that equation. All right. Do you understand now how a circle works? Right, good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just set your homework, okay? Because you definitely need to practice a whole bunch of stuff, including this as well. So quickly take notes. Because some of the questions are going to resemble this, all right? Just remember that the radius is the square root of what it equals. So if it's x squared plus y squared equals 36, the radius would be 6. Okay? Right. Here's your homework. I'll give you some equations to solve and some things to sketch. So you're going to solve these. To solve, let me just get a better pen. Good chance to get clear out of all this garbage. Pink actually works. Right, so solve these. So you got y equals x squared plus 6x minus 1 and y equals x minus 3. That should work out relatively okay. Yeah, should be okay. If it doesn't, we'll find out. Y equals x squared plus... Now let's do an x squared plus y squared on that one. X squared plus y squared equals 25. And y equals x plus 2. So you solve those two. And then I want you to sketch the following. X squared plus y squared equals 1. And I want you to sketch x squared plus y squared equals 256. Okay? So sketch, remember, you get the marks for getting the shape right. It has to be a circle, obviously. And where does it intersect the x and y axis? Remember, it's the square root of these numbers, not the numbers itself. Okay? Hope that makes sense. That's me done for today.